Hi children, welcome back to our channel. Children, in this video we are going to discuss about the one of the most important topic in public examination point of view for 4 marks, and this topic is also important for competitive exams. So you have to watch the video very carefully and don't skip the video while you are watching, and after watching the video, like, share, comment the video and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon too. Okay children, without late I am going to the topic. Children, there is one 4 marks question is there, that is derive an expression for electric field intensity on the axial line of an electric dipole. So we have to derive the expression for what? Electric field intensity at a point on the axial line of an electric dipole. So already we know that what is meant by electric dipole. Electric dipole is nothing but two equal charges and opposite. Two equal and opposite charges are separated by some distance. That system of charges is called an electric dipole. Clear? And now here already we know that what is electric field intensity. What is electric field intensity? The force experienced by the charge when it is placed in an electric field. The force experienced by the charge when it is placed in an electric field is called electric field intensity. Clear children? So already you have some idea about this one. Electric field intensity equation is what? E is equals to F by Q naught. The force experienced by unit positive charge when it is placed in an electric field. And children, we know that electric field intensity due to a point charge. Due to a point charge. That should be given by the formula what? E is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square. So to derive this equation we have to remember these things. Electric field intensity due to a point is what we call, equation is what? E is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square. And after that you have to know about the idea of this one. Dipole moment. What is mean by dipole moment? Dipole moment is nothing but we are writing P is equals to 2A into Q. P is equals to 2A into Q. Dipole moment is nothing but it is the product of magnitude of charge and vector displacement vector from negative charge to the positive charge. That should be what we call dipole moment. For example, here we are taking this is the minus Q and this is the plus Q. Two equal and opposite charges are separated by some distance. Here this is what I am saying now, 2A. This 2A is what? Vector, displacement vector from negative charge to the positive charge. So here the magnitude of charge is what? Q. Magnitude of charge. Magnitude of charge. What it is that? Q into 2A. 2A means what? Vector of displacement or position vector. Vector of position from negative charge to the positive charge. That should be what we call dipole moment. So you have to remember these two things. Dipole moment is nothing but product of magnitude of charge and vector position or position vector from negative charge to the positive charge. In simple words, what you have to say? Dipole moment is nothing but product of magnitude of charge and dipole length. Dipole length. That should be what we call here dipole moment. So to derive this, for this derivation you have to remember these two things. Electric field intensity due to a point charge is what is? E is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by R square. And next thing is what? Dipole moment means what? P is equals to 2A into Q. Clear children? ఇవి రెండు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, మనకి డెరివేషన్ చాలా ఈజీ అవుతుంది. Look here. There is one diagram on board. You have to focus on the diagram. So first you have to observe that one. Here there is one word, it is there, axial line. What is axial line? Look here children, same diagram I am going to draw here. Watch carefully. Here this is the minus q charge and it is the plus q charge. Two equal and opposite charges are separated by some distance. Now it is dipole. We are taken, it is now a dipole. Here after that there is a line passes through the two charges like this. Now it is called axial line. What's that? Axial line. The line, the horizontal line which is passes through the two charges along the dipole, that should be called axial line. So it is a axial line. So children, here I am showing now it is a dipole, minus q and it is plus q. Minus q at the location of position of A and plus q at the position of B. And this is the now here O is the midpoint of these two, midpoint of dipole. From O to B the length is taken as A and O to A also A, therefore total length is what? 2A. So that only we are showing now here. We are taking a dipole that should be having length 2A and O is the midpoint of the dipole and minus q is located at the position A and plus q is located at the position B. Clear? After that, and this is the axial line. On that axial line we are selected one point P. We have selected one point P. Here P is the point at a point on the axial line. P is the point on the axial line. At this point P we have to measure the electric field intensity. So already here the point B is the in the electric combined electric field of plus q and minus q. Plus q and minus q. That means simply you have to observe there is some effect at the point B because of plus q charge and also minus q. That means these two charges will affect the point P. That means if you can keep some other charge here, that should be affected by the plus q and minus q. Clear? మనము ఒక ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ తీసుకున్నాం. ఆ కంబైన్డ్ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ ఏంటి? ప్లస్ క్యూ అండ్ మైనస్ క్యూ. ఈ రెండింటి మనం డైపోల్. ఈ డైపోల్ యొక్క ఫీల్డ్లో మనం పి అనే పాయింట్ దగ్గర వేరే ఛార్జ్ ఉంచితే ఏమవుతుందంటే ఆ ఛార్జ్ అనేది ఈ ప్లస్ క్యూ వల్ల ఎఫెక్ట్ అవుతుంది, మైనస్ క్యూ వల్ల కూడా ఎఫెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. దట్స్ వై వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు సే దెర్ ఈస్ సమ్ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ ఇంటెన్సిటీ అట్ ద పాయింట్ బి బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ప్లస్ క్యూ and because of minus q. So clear? So and after that here I already told you what's that? E is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square. This is the expression for electric field intensity due to point charge. E is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square. సో ఈ పి అనే పాయింట్ దగ్గర ప్లస్ క్యూ వల్ల ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ ఉంటుంది, దాన్ని మనం E1 అంటున్నాం. వాట్స్ దట్? E1. అట్లనే మైనస్ క్యూ వల్ల కూడా ఇక్కడ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ ఇంటెన్సిటీ ఉంటుంది, దాన్ని E2 అంటున్నాం. దాన్ని E2 అంటున్నాం. సో వెన్ వీ హ్యావ్ 2 or more electric field vectors, we will find out the resultant of electric field intensities because of addition property, additive property. సో ఆ ఎడిటివ్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ బేస్ చేసుకొని ఆ పి అనే పాయింట్ దగ్గర ఉన్నటువంటి మనము రిజల్టెంట్ ఇంటెన్సిటీని ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయబోతున్నాం. ఓకేనా? లెట్స్ వాచ్ వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్లీ. లుక్ హియర్ చిల్డ్రన్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద డైపోల్ ఆఫ్ లెంత్ 2a and what is P? P be a point on axial line. P be a point on axial line. And that point is at a distance of r, at a distance of r from the midpoint of the dipole. Let us consider P be a point on the axial line and that should be at a distance of r from the midpoint of the dipole. So what I told you just now, there is some electric field intensity at a point P because of plus Q and also for S minus Q. That's why here first we have to write the individually. Electric field intensity due to the plus Q at the point P, at the point P is given by, so what I am saying now, that is E1 is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by, children, here general formula is what? Q by R square. R is what? Here some charge is there and we are selecting some point P here and there should be the distance of R. Then we are writing the formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square, like that. So here what is the distance from? What is the distance from plus Q to the P is what? Nothing but BP. What is that? BP square. Clear, children? So that's why here I am going to write E1 is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by BP square. Distance from charge to the point. And that should be along the direction of BP only. That should be in the direction of BP. Because electric field intensity is a vector quantity, that should be having some direction also. That's why here E1 is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by BP square. And children, what you have observed? E1 is in this direction. E1 is in the direction of BP. And now children, from the figure, I am going to write BP is nothing but from midpoint to P, what is R? From midpoint to the P, what is R? And O to B is what? A. O to, so for example here, I want to write like this, BP is equals to simply, I am going to write OP minus OB. That is, from figure what to write? BP is equals to simply OP minus OB. OP minus OB, then what to get? BP. Like that. That's why here BP is equals to OB means what? R. And OB means what? A. Clear? OB means what? A. That's why here I am going to write E1 is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by, what is BP value? R minus A. Here what it is that? BP square. That's why here R minus A whole square, and this is the equation number 1. Clear, children? And similarly, electric field intensity due to the negative charge at P. So we will write like this, E2 is equals to, so ప్లస్ క్యూ అనేది అక్కడ కొంత ఎఫెక్ట్ చూపిస్తుంది, మైనస్ కూడా ఎఫెక్ట్ చూపిస్తుంది. కాబట్టి అప్పుడు మనం ఏం రాస్తున్నామంటే ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ ఇంటెన్సిటీ డ్యూ టు ది నెగటివ్ ఛార్జ్ ఈస్ గివెన్ బై E2 ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by, వాట్ ఇస్ దట్? ఏ నుంచి నెగటివ్ ఛార్జ్ నుంచి ఆ P అనే పాయింట్ ఎంత డిస్టెన్స్ ఉంది? AP. సో దట్స్ వై హియర్ ఐ యామ్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్ AP square. What is that? AP square. And now it is in the direction of PB. It is in the direction of PB. Clear? So E2 అనేది ఈ డైరెక్షన్ ఉంటుంది, like this. According to the properties of electric field lines, we will identify like that. ఎలా గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటామంటే for plus Q charge electric field is always outward. For negative charge electric field is always inward. So according to the properties of electric field lines, we are showing that E2 is in the direction of PB or BA, anything. So like that. So we are writing like that. So electric field intensity due to the minus Q at P is given by formula what it is? E2 is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by AP square, AP whole square. So children, from figure, AP means what you are right? AP. AP is nothing but here what to write? OA plus OP. AP ని రాసుకోవచ్చు ఫిగర్ నుంచి AO plus OP. Yes. Therefore AP is equals to OA plus OP. What is OA? A. What is OP? R. Simply I am writing here R plus A. Therefore E2 is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R plus A whole square. R plus A whole square. It is now equation number 2, and what it is that? It is minus Q. Clear? So when we have two electric fields, net electric field intensity is nothing but E is equals to E1 plus of minus E2, because here minus Q is there. Therefore what write? E is equals to E1 minus E2. That is equation number now 3. So therefore net means what? Resultant. When we have E1 is there, E2 is there, then automatically according to the Adu property of vectors we will write E is equals to E1 plus of minus E2, and then E is equals to E1 minus E2. Now already from equation number 1 and 2 what do we have? Yes, 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by R minus A square is the E1, and already we know that E2 value also there. Then we have to substitute them in equation number 3. From equation 1 and 2 are simply we are substituting the equation number 1 and 2 in equation number 3. Then what is that? E is equals to E1. What is E1? S. E is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R minus A whole square. R minus A whole square minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R plus A whole square. R plus A whole square. So this is the substitution. And after that, in these two terms which is common, E is equals to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 by R minus A whole square minus 1 by R plus A whole square. Now we go for LCM. Then E is equals to what, right? E is equals to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into R plus A whole square into R minus A whole square is equals to what, right? R plus A whole square minus R minus A whole square. Okay children, so you have to observe now this one, how it is like A plus B whole square minus A minus B whole square. So already one formula is there, A plus B whole square minus A minus B whole square is equals to 4AB. According to that formula, what we write? E is equals to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into 2 into R into A by, I am writing like this for our convenience, R plus A into R minus A whole square. So manaki ila rastunnandi, x square y square is there, x square y square is there. Simply how we can write xy whole square. Like that, here R plus A whole square is there, R minus A whole square is there. Then what to write? E is equals to Q into 2RA by 4 pi epsilon into R plus A into R minus A whole square. Children, you have to observe here, it is in form of A plus B into A minus B. A plus B into A minus B. Then what to write? A square minus B square. So like that, here E is equals to, I am going to write like this, 2A into Q. Oh sorry, this is 4. Here Q into 4 into R into A. Clear? So I am writing like this, 2 into 2 means 4. 2QA. 2AQ into 2R. 2R. ఇక్కడ సింపుల్గా 4R ఎలా రాస్తున్నాను, 2 into 2R రాస్తున్నాను. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? 2a into q into 2r, okay, like that, by, so how it is, a plus b whole square, a plus b into a minus b, then what, right, 4 pi epsilon naught into r square minus a square whole square, since a plus b into a minus b is equals to a square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b. So E is equals to q by 4 pi epsilon into 4 into RA by r plus a into r minus a whole square. Then here 4r should be written like this. Here we are writing like this. E is equals to 2a into q into 2r by this one. And children, already we know that since or let 2a into q means what? Dipole moment. Dipole moment. So here we know that 2a q into p is 2a into q is equals to p. Then substitute here E is equals to 2pr by 4 pi epsilon naught into r square minus a square whole square. So this is the expression for electric field intensity. Electric field intensity at a point on the axial line of a dipole. Clear? Very important. Look here. See once again. Simply I will go for that. Children, what we have? We have taken an electric dipole of length 2a, that is here like this, AB, minus q and plus q of length 2a. After that we have taken one axial line. What is the axial line? A horizontal line passes through the dipole. Two charges of a dipole is called axial line. So we have selected one point P. That should be on the axial line and that should be at a distance of r from the dipole. So it is shown in figure. And after that, what we go for a assumption? At point P there is some electric field intensity because of positive charge and negative charge, and those two are given by the equations like this. Electric field intensity due to the plus q at the point P is given by this formula. E1 is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by bp square. ఇది ఎలా రాయగలుగుతున్నామంటే మనకు గుర్తుండాలి ఏంటది, electric field intensity due to a point charge. E is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square ఫార్ములా తెలిస్తే దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని రాస్తున్నాం. ఫిగర్ నుంచి బీపీ వాల్యూ ఎంత, ఆర్ మైనస్ ఏ హోల్ స్క్వేర్. సో అప్పుడు దీని ఈక్వేషన్ నెంబర్ 1 తీసుకుంటున్నాం. అట్లనే మైనస్ క్యూ వల్ల కూడా ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ ఇంటెన్సిటీ ఉంటుంది. దట్ షుడ్ బి టేకెన్ హౌ లైక్ దిస్, ఎస్ E2 is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by ab square. So in this case you have to observe the electric field intensity direction, and E1 is in the direction of BP and E2 is in the direction of PB. So after that, when there are two electric field intensity at the point P, according to the law of addition we will write the resultant electric field intensity. That should be given by formula like this. Net electric field intensity E is equals to E1 plus of minus E2. Here why we are writing minus? Because it is negative charge. Then E is equals to E1 minus E2. So this is the expression for resultant intensity. And now we have to substitute the E1 value and E2 value in equation number 3. So we are substituted. Substitution tarvata we have to check is there any common factor or not. So yes, common factor is there. That's why we are taken q by 4 pi epsilon is common. Then what do we write? 1 by r minus a whole square minus 1 by r plus a whole square. Then we go for LCM. So after that it is in the form of a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. Already we know that formula is what? A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is equals to 4ab. So after that we are writing that one 4 into r into a into a by r plus a into r minus a whole square రాస్తున్నాం. రాసిన తర్వాత దీని నుంచి ఈక్వేషన్ ఇలా రాసుకుంటున్నాం. రాసుకున్న తర్వాత ఏమవుతుంది, and this is what 2a key is nothing but dipole moment. Then what we get, E axial is equals to 2pr by 4 pi epsilon by r square minus a square whole square. This is the expression for electric field intensity at a point on the axial line. So children, here there is one special case it is there. So in examination point of view for 2 marks and for competitive exams, you have to remember that when a is so less than r is so greater than a, r is so greater than a, then that equation should be written as electric field intensity at axial line is equals to 2pr by 4 pi epsilon naught into r square minus 0 square whole square. So we are neglecting the term A, then what we get? E axial is equals to 2pr by 4 pi epsilon naught into r square whole square. Then what you get? E axial is equals to 2pr by 4 pi epsilon naught r to the power of 4. Then what you get finally? R once cancel. Then what you get? E axial is equals to 2p by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. So this is the expression for electric field intensity at a point on the axial line, and the dipole, half of the dipole length must be very negligible. Dipole length is very negligible to the point P what we selected distance. So manaki R is so greater than A అయినప్పుడు ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఈ ఈక్వేషన్లో A నెగ్లెక్ట్ చేస్తాం. ఇప్పుడు మనకు ఫార్ములా ఏమొస్తుంది? E axis is equals to 2p by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. Okay children, this is about the electric field intensity at a point on axial line. So children, if you have any doubts, just go back and check it once again clearly. So I think it is very clear to you. I hope you understand. If you can understand this one, like, share, comment the video, and keep watch my channel and keep support. Thank you.